All right. We will start with Amaranth and Cody up at the top of this mess of clockworks. Down at the center of it was the gem that Ruala tried to steal before she was dumped into this pit where she met... Oh my gosh, the name's looking at me. Nolan. So, once you reached that top, you briefly spoke to Cody. 3 of the orbs kind of float up to this top chamber, and you feel that presence in your mind, and it feels kind of like joyous and elating, and you hear this voice whisper in your mind beautifully, "You've made it through all of our tests. Now all you must do is claim your reward. Come to the theater and see what majesty this ship can create. You have been chosen out of all of your companions to witness this one singular, beautiful special event. All of the others are useless to us. All of the others don't matter. They fell. They didn't make it as high as you. You're the most special one. Come down to the theater, where you will see your everlasting reward."
Is this to me and Cody, or just me?
Well, you know it's to you, and you could ask Cody that question.
Okay. Have you gotten this message before? Do you know where the theater is, Cody?
I am C0D3, also known as Cody. Yes, this is the standard. They are overplaying the song. It is more like an employee orientation video. But nonetheless, it is important, and we all must see it.
All right, Amaranth. We'll go to the theater to watch the video.
Cool, make me another speed check to make sure you don't fail this.
Oh, no.
And that's actually for both of you, yeah.
What app is this?
Yeah, I mean, you both gotta get out of here.
I'd planned that bit, by the way, for the Cody thing, so I felt the need. I had to do it.
That's...
I forgot to add something to it, but I passed. I failed, but I would have, like, athletics with speed. It just makes sense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so you all managed to kind of ride the mechanisms back down from this. At this point now, you can kind of, like, understand the mad geometry of this place and are able to follow it down perfectly back to the base level. Meanwhile, Pete and Rivet, what are you guys up to? You're just looking at this clockworking.
Why? What are you here for, my brother? My fellow machine cultist.
I don't know if I'd say I'm machine cultist there, buddy, but I do enjoy a machine, looking at a machine like this.
That's your faction, Vinny.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say I'm really part of the faction there, buddy.
Do you seek knowledge?
I mean, yeah, but I'm kind of out for myself.
Do you want to make yourself better? Do you want to ascend to a higher plane of existence?
Let's go, sure.
Then what's the difference whether you're Inquisition, Saurian, Ratman, Dwarf? We all can be embraced by the technological god.
Sure, let's go with that.
Sula stumbles in. I thought I heard voices.
Hello. Do you want to become an enlightened one to the machine god?
What?
We can leave. I am working on finding a way to transcend our mortal coils and elevate myself and anyone else to a higher plane. The Colossus holds many secrets and gifts and wonders, and if we work together, we can become gods.
I was just looking for someone else in this mage-forsaken place.
Is it God? That's who I'm looking for here.
I just was looking for other folks. Who are you?
My name...
I heard you.
...is Rivet. You didn't hear my name. I had not said my name to you. but it's Rivet. It's important. I think you should know that.
Hello, Rivet. And you are?
Oh, it's nice to meet you there. I'm Pete.
Pete. Good to meet you, Pete.
Meanwhile, from this, Bruala, you managed to climb up a ladder back onto this platform where, like, the door is right there, you know. You can see Pete and Rivet, a person you have not yet met. And I'll say at this point, Amaranth and, Cody, a name that I should be able to remember.
It's literally your name!
Yeah, I know, right? Are also up there. Now, but I do have an important question. Nolan, you've been alone and afraid in the dark for a long time after being lost down here. A little dwarf came down, and, you saw her climb up a ladder. Do you follow her, or do you just stay in the darkness?
I follow. Wait, don't you think it's better down here? Oh dear. It's much safer as I start climbing up after the short little dwarf.
I love the full body, role play that Devonte is doing here, just for listeners at home. He's, acting it out. You gotta use your theater of the mind, but...
I gotta say, I'm actually offended by the full body nonsense, because Carl and Devonte have been mocking all of us that talk with our hands this whole time!
I'm also offended that I've been doing a lot with my hands and, gesturing. Caitlin's like, Devonte, he's doing a good job. It's like, okay, Caitlin, I only model...
He was, climbing the ladder. Sorry,
It's cool when they do it. I get it.
You're here all the time.
We don't call her Soul Crusher for nothing.
I've been here the whole time.
You gotta be nice to your guests so they come back.
They're fired.
Mandy's okay with us losing one or two.
I don't know about that. Last time Cody stole all of Carl's toys and he still came back.
I also made a character named Cody so that he would feel bad about trying to kill him.
Alright, so Nolan and Bruala, you also are now popped up here to this main area again.
With Rivet and Pete, or Amaranth and
Everybody.
Cody? Oh, we're all in the same...
Everybody. Everyone's in the same place now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen this many people here since the last time. Oh no, not again.
I mean, same. Where did you all come from?
I arrived here with a robot who I'm sure you are familiar with. He did not have a name, and he hated names. He hated us trying to give him names, but alas, he did not survive. But I survive and persist.
I like here you're giving backstory to my NPCs.
Somebody's got to do it, Cody.
You're welcome.
Oh, by not persisted, he also turned into fuel for the machine?
I do not know what happened to him. I had to leave him. He was weak. He did not make it. I persisted. The nightmares persist, and so do I.
Oh.
Well, if you're talking about the robot that we saw a lot earlier, he helped us kill another robot, so he did something good. It's nice to see a lot of new blood up here. Cody, is that gem still up there? Or are we in a new place?
You can still see the gem. You're on the platform that, started where you started when you tried to get the gem. Are you going back for the gem?
I'm thinking about it.
I would not advise that. I have tried. It ended very poorly.
I second that.
Well, I mean, it knocks you down once and you get covered in blood, but I mean, I think we can still pull it out.
No.
It would pay for a lot of supplies.
No.
Where would you sell such a gem?
Somebody's gonna want it.
Why would anyone want anything that isn't mechanical?
Humans are kind of weird. They like the shiny stuff.
That's why you want to become completely robotic, like I am slowly doing.
The flesh bags like shiny rocks.
I'm miming climbing a ladder, so Caitlin will pat me on the head.
Good job, Zach.
I'm sad about how happy it made me you saying that.
My point is, it's another speed check and another, strength check, but you can definitely do it again.
Can I go over there and just, can she like go over and start like running her hand along it again, looking for that like angle to pop it out?
Sure. Yeah, just make a speed check to get through all the gears.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know what happened if you failed it. It wasn't the end of
I'll
the
just get
game.
knocked back down and
Yeah, I
climb
mean,
back
you'll probably
up again.
take some damage, but it's not,
I get knocked down. Anyway. You said speed?
Yeah.
Success.
Okay, so you're standing in front of this thing, and now you want to try to pop it out?
No, I'm gonna run my hand along first to see if I can...
It's one roll, I will say. So if you're trying to get it, make a roll to try to get it, and you just tell me what skill you want to roll with.
I think you had me use athletics again last time.
Well, do you have anything that's, like, stealing stuff, though? Like...
Oh, last time you let me use military training because we argued that the military had taught
No,
Carl
but don't you
and
have anything else?
Devonte
What
how
are your
to
other
steal.
skills?
I have military training, athletics, and wilderness survival.
Those are... Yeah, okay, yeah. So military training is the closest one here, yeah.
Success!
Okay.
So is it a separate platform? Did she have to like jump to get to it?
She had to like squirm through a bunch of this clockwork, got up to this like center focal point,
Okay.
and like dug her fingers into it and popped it out, right?
Okay. So now she has to like squirm backwards to get out?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're holding this big gem, right? And as soon as you pop it out, this really bright beam of light starts emitting from it, right? Just like pointing in a direction. that
Oh,
you can
shit!
follow.
Can I, like, if I, like, move it around, is it clearly only pointing one direction?
So, if you took the gem and turned it around, it would still, it's always pointing towards the same place. It's not, like, just pointing out of the front of it, it's guiding you to a location.
Got it. Well, I got a gem with a light now.
Do you need help getting out of there?
Is that where it's going? Is, like, I have to get back out?
Yeah, you have to get back out of the clockwork now, yeah.
But there's like a pit, right? Because she fell in the pit before.
Yes.
Where is the pit? I'm not picturing this correctly.
So imagine you're standing, have you ever seen Hellboy 2, The Golden Army?
No.
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 Never mind. So imagine you're standing, have you ever played the clock tower level in Mario 64?
Cody, the amount of Mario 64 Caitlin has played has been with you.
So you have played it, because I think we played it together.
I think I maybe blocked it out of my memory, but go ahead.
So she's like standing on a bunch of gears that are floating above empty space. So if you fall down into a pit.
Okay, so how does she get back to us?
By climbing over moving gears.
And all this is one check. She gets in, gets it, gets out.
No, she has to make a speed check to get out.
Okay. Can I...
Jeez, man.
Or I fall in the hole and climb back up.
Did you have to take damage from that, though?
Not last time, but thank you for bringing that up, because I'm sure I will this time.
Like, I thought that was the thing last time, is like, going for it was dangerous because...
She failed her check and got sprayed with blood from the gem, and it shot her off of the platform into a pit, where she woke up next to Devonte. And by Devonte, I mean Nolan.
Okay. Can I assist in some way?
Yes. Okay, Mandy, go ahead and make your speed check, and then we'll add something to it based on Sula trying to help. Failure. Okay.
Oh no. What do I do for this? Stat, I guess? Speed?
I would say speed, but also given the fact that she already failed, there isn't necessarily a lot to add here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There wasn't like a moment you could have reached out and jumped to save her. You know what I mean?
Right, okay. Yeah, I failed.
Okay. So, Bruala, you like grab this gem and it's kind of heavy, and all of them watch you like take one step over balance, and you're just like, ah! And you take 4 damage
Okay.
as you thump on the ground with this gem on top of you.
Okay.
As soon as you hit the ground, you look behind you and you just see eyes starting to pop open in the darkness.
Oh
Like tons of eyes.
no! Do we see that up there?
No, you don't. You guys just saw her fall into a dark pit.
Oh, shit!
You guys heard that, oh shit. As soon as you say that, those things that attacked you in the first room, they kind of look like sea slugs, these like rippling fleshy bodies with this horrible like warbling howl and long pointed snouts start rushing towards you. Make a panic check. just Bruala?
Success.
All right. You're not panicked. What do you do?
I start climbing the ladder.
All right. Speed check.
Because you got a gem.
Success.
Dang, Bruala.
All right, cool. So Bruala, runs up. So you guys are like, oh shoot, she fell. Then you hear, oh shit, and she's shoots up the ladder at you guys, and you see these things like screaming up towards you. These things that are coming to impale you. What does the party do?
Oh no.
Come this way. Well, we can hide where I've been hiding, but I don't want those things to be there.
Go, 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 go!
I think we need to leave the gem. We will not be able to hide with a light shining out into the darkness.
Well, I went through a lot to get this. I'm not leaving it behind.
Then you will die alone.
We don't want to make this place angry.
We can always come back for it. We must hide.
If you're saying no, you guys kind of don't have time to discuss this. So, Bruala, you dropping the gem, you're not dropping the gem. You have to, decide now that you guys have to run or you're getting killed.
I'm running.
Is there another way out?
No, there's only this one door.
There's only the one door.
Yeah. Or you can jump down into the pit, or you can try to get through the clock again for some reason. But the light is shining you towards the door. And it also isn't, super luminous. There's just, one beam of light going towards the door leading you out.
If I shove it in my shirt, is it still shining?
No, I'll give you that.
I shove it in my shirt.
Okay. You have a really nice, titty gem now. You know what I mean? It's like your third tit. It's like boob, gem, boob.
Let's go!
Yeah, so Sula's gonna go back the way she came, where the little corners she's been hiding out in, and wind her way that way.
Okay, so you guys all run out of this room. Now, once you're in this room, there's basically... So, Sula, the direction that you came from, right, where you were hiding before, that is, well, at this point, basically straight east.
Okay.
Right? And then if you guys went, more north and east, so, towards the north end of this, large entryway that you were in before, that's the direction the light is pointing in. So,
Well, we can't see the light anymore, you said.
Right. But, if she popped the light up a little bit, you would see, a beam of light going off to, your left, whereas Sula is suggesting you go straight. What is everyone doing?
Does anyone know which way to go?
This is the way I've been hiding.
Is it safe there?
It's relatively safe. Nothing's safe here.
Well, this little thing is saying to go left.
It also looks strangely like the orbs that have tried to eviscerate me multiple times.
It's a jam!
I know.
That was probably made by the orbs.
This ship has tried to mislead us at every turn. I do not trust it.
Get that thing out of here. Don't bring it into my hiding hole.
Okay, you guys all have to make a decision. There's still, creatures behind you. Are you following the gem, or are you following Sula?
I trust Sula. She has hid here before.
I don't know who the hell y'all are. I'm getting out of here. I follow the gem.
Okay.
I follow Sula.
Amaranth follows the gem.
I think Pete's gonna follow the gem.
Okay, when she says that she's veering off, I'm going to pull out my shotgun and shoot her.
Alright, roll an attack.
Wait, who are you shooting?
Bruala.
What?
By the way, this combat shotgun does 4d10.
Cody!
Oh, look, Cody's betrayed us again.
Military training.
Yes?
Yes.
No, I just don't know how attack rules work. I don't know if those add a skill or not.
They can.
Okay, so success.
Get ready for 4d10.
Okay.
28 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, hang on.
I think Bruala's dead.
All of a sudden, we died.
How is everyone doing in hell since apparently it's becoming relevant all of a sudden?
Oh my god, that's 1 over for me.
Oh, are you dead?
Yeah, I'm dead. That's 1 over.
Oh, well, no, you have to roll a death save and then send it to me secretly.
Okay, yeah, because that gets me to my full 3 wounds. Where's the death save? There it is.
Okay, so what do the rest of you do?
No, wait, that's not death save. Where's death save?
I'm a go back and follow Cody. I'm not getting shot.
I'm gonna check on Mandy to see if she's dead. Or Bruala.
Okay, is just Rivet going to check on Bruala, or is anyone else going to check on her?
No.
Amaranth will, since I was gonna follow her.
No, Pete's going to as well.
Okay.
Those things are coming behind. They're gonna get you. We have to go.
Yeah, I am still running. I'm still running.
They're gonna get you. If you stop, they're gonna get you.
Okay, I will give all of you the information at once just out loud because enough of you are doing it. She is alive and could be saved if you guys make a medical check to save her.
And then you're gonna get eviscerated.
Does anyone have medical skills where we can save her?
I do.
While they're doing this, I grab the gem and I run down the way that Sula said was safe. I leave everyone immediately. It's not.
Damn it!
Okay, Amaranth or Pete, are you guys sticking around to save her? Or I guess Nolan too.
Oh, I wasn't staying around anyway. I just have medical supplies. I wasn't going to save her. I'm running.
Oh, okay.
I think at this point, too, since Amaranth is, like, checking on her, like, I'm gonna kind of, like, this is kind of my action after shooting her, is, like, one hand has shotgun, one hand grabs Amaranth, and it's like, Amaranth, this place is forbidden. If you want to live, you must follow Sula.
Following Sula! Sorry, Bruala! Following Sula!
Alright, Pete, what about you?
I mean, yeah, I'll stay and try to help her. I don't have any medical anything, though.
Alright, just make me, what would it be, a straight smarts roll? We'll see. Hey, Mandy, you know how you're like, am I gonna need a second character? And I was like, maybe. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, so you kind of like back to life as, what's it called? Rivet does some truly horrifying things to keep you alive, you know?
You mean Pete?
Not Rivet, Pete.
No.
Not Rivet, Pete, sorry, does some really horrifying things to bring you back to life.
Just like an injection.
Yeah, well, no, it's like you're like got like wires in there now. It's not good, you know?
Oh, wow, that was fast.
Yeah. He does some real Rick and Morty nonsense to like be like, I got a robot heart, Morty, you know, and crams that in your chest.
I'm going. I'm not sticking around for the things following us.
Brawla gets back to her feet real fast. Give me back my gem!
Yeah, and at this point now there's like, woo! Behind you, and those like ripply things come pouring out of the room behind you, and also the sound, you see a bunch of orbs off in the distance all lighting up and like laser lights flying towards you. Everyone needs to make me either stealth checks to avoid being seen as you all run off.
And that is speed.
Yes, yeah, because there's the howling spear things behind you, and the orbs are also still in this room when you're trying to get across it.
Speed, right?
Stealth, which could be speed-based,
Okay.
yeah.
Can I use intelligence-based, Cody?
No. I don't know how that would
Can
help.
I argue for intelligence since I'm a zoologist?
If it was just the howly things, maybe. But it's the orbs, too, so I'm gonna say no.
Can I argue zoology to at least help my speed check?
Oh, we all make our checks. We'll see how it goes.
Success.
I failed.
I failed.
Pete succeeded.
Cody failed too.
Do I get advantage for running before everyone
Right,
else?
yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Like, I ran off.
Well, considering you guys failed, no, you don't get advantage. So what happens here is, I will say...
I succeed.
Oh, dang.
Critical success. Okay, so... Nolan, where do you want to go? Like, do you want to go towards where Sula was pointing you, or do you want to go towards where the gem was pointing?
The gem is going towards where Sula went, right?
The gem now is going that way, but it's pointing a different direction. Yeah.
I'm gonna go the other way then, because I don't want to be anywhere near that thing.
No, you don't want to go towards the gem. Okay, so, Nolan, you take off, right? And you're like, I'm used to being in the shadows. I know how to avoid these things. I've been doing this for what feels like years. And you get to a door, right? This big arched door. Above it is a banner that says, "Knowledge is madness!"
That is true.
And in the center of the door, there is an exact shape of that gem. And it's like glowing faintly red, and you see a line of light coming towards it from where the gem probably is, right?
Oh, Masters of the Tower, please give me your assistance. Colossus, I am here, your humble servant.
Alright, meanwhile, Bruala, you and Pete just catch up with, who's carrying the gem?
Rivet.
Rivet.
You catch up with Rivet, what do you do?
I swallow the gem.
Mandy's face.
Okay, that gem is like this big, right?
Oh, okay.
So what you're gonna have to do...
I assume this to be like head-sized.
What you're gonna have to do now is make a body check, and if you fail, you're taking a lot of damage for literally ramming a gem down your throat.
Cody, he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it.
I always thought it was this big.
That's still huge!
He's a robot, though, right? He can
I'm
like
half
unhinge
robot.
his jaw.
I'm
or
like half
something.
robot, Cody.
Zach's got a really big gullet.
I'll tell you what, I'll allow you to try it, but you will almost die if you fail, or you can do something else.
I'm gonna do something else.
Real quick, while he's thinking of that,
I'll say you do get the first action because you succeeded.
how does my current wounds and health look?
You have 1 health.
I have 1 health and I have to get all of my wounds, right?
Yeah,
No.
you have all your wounds, yeah.
Well, hang on. I would only have 2, right? Because
Yes.
I already had 1. I got 1, and then the third one would be assuming I get completely killed, right?
No, you should have 3 wounds because you took the 3rd wound, but you didn't die from it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Did you do like the roll to give you like a status effect or something?
I think that's what she's doing right now.
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I already have trauma response and concussion.
Trauma response is something everyone has. It's just like part of your character.
Okay, then I have concussion right now, so I need to do 2 more, correct, Cody?
Yes. Yeah, right, because of how much damage you took, yes.
Okay, so would you say that would be bleeding or gunshot?
Gunshot.
Okay.
And I'll say if the effect is extra damage, you don't have to remake your death save at this point. That was all, like, 1 piece of damage.
Okay, so basically I just got, bleeding +1 and bleeding +2.
And I'll say that was staunched, so
Yeah.
that's
so
fine.
do I no longer have it? Or?
I don't know what that does other than put a time limit on you as a character. So I'm gonna say no for right now, and then we'll go from there because I feel like it's gonna resolve before it would become.
Yeah, I was gonna say either way. I have 1 health, so
Yeah, you have 1 health, so like ultimately, how much does this matter?
Okay, no,
but
I just
you
wanted to
catch
make
up.
sure.
Like you trip over a rock and you're dead.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Bruala.
Yeah, especially because my weapons are all melee shit. So, Rivet, what are you?
I'm like a cyborg.
You're a cyborg. Okay.
What's Pete doing as you guys catch up?
I mean, Peach just staying with Bruala, making sure she...
Well, right, but he has the gem, so how are you guys trying to take it back?
I don't think Pete cares who has the gem.
Okay, Bruala, what are you doing to get the gem back?
Okay, so Bruala is running up, catching up with Rivet, and she is going to 2-handed swing her crowbar at his head.
Okay. And I'll say Amaranth, at this point you see that, and Sula, did you also fail?
Sula failed, yeah.
Okay, so Sula, you kind of get lost out in the maze and eventually are separated from the group. Amaranth, you see this encounter happening. So you see Bruala is clubbing Rivet about the head with a crowbar.
Attempting to.
You see this happen. Are you intervening?
Where is Cody at in this?
I failed too, so I presume I'm lost with Sula.
Lost somewhere else. Not yet in the encounter.
Okay.
Why couldn't I get lost? This seems like he's playing favorites to everybody. I didn't get lost and you guys did.
You're not one of the lost in the woods.
I will try to intervene. Yes.
How are you going to do that?
Can I not throw my sword, but how far away am I? Am I in melee range?
You can interact with the combat. Yeah, you can run up and do stuff.
Okay. I want to use my sword arm just to kind of stop the crowbar. I'm not attacking her. I'm just trying to parry the axe.
You're trying to stop the crowbar.
Yes.
Oh, okay. There is not a parry maneuver. You can either chop Bruala or you can chop Rivet.
Oh.
Or you can...
You could tackle you could tackle Bruala.
You could do that.
I guess I will try to do that.
I guess you could tackle Rivet out of the way too.
That could work.
I got a success.
Is that a speed?
That's going to be fighting, and I think what's going to happen... One's going to happen than the other, so go ahead and roll damage.
So I got a success, and lucky for you, it's a crowbar, so it's only 5 damage.
I succeeded.
Okay, so you see Bruala, brain Rivet with a club. Rivet reels back, and then you run forward and kind of, tackle Bruala, and they're just no more fighting.
I went through so much to get that gem! Give it to me!
You don't need to attack him. We can talk about this. He thought you were dead.
Where's Hello? Is anybody here? I hear you. Where are you?
Sula, is that you?
Yes, it's me.
I'll say at this point, I guess Sula and Cody. Who are you headed towards? You headed towards Nolan, or you headed towards them?
I think we're heading to the group.
Okay, so you guys at this point arrive. Rivet's been brained. Bruala's still hurt. What are you guys doing?
And tackled.
Pete's gonna try to get in between everyone. Can we all just get along here? Why do we have to fight?
As soon as people start pushing in the middle, I take off again and keep running. And my goal is to lose people, so I want to know, since I've been here a little bit longer, do I have a little bit more knowledge and I can use my intelligence to try to, take a winding path around?
Yes. Are you wearing clothes?
I hope not.
I imagined myself having them.
Okay, are you hiding the gems so there isn't, a glowing light pointed to you at all times?
Yes.
You got
Okay.
A titty pocket.
So, I was thinking, machine cult from One Page Rules, Cody. So they have cloaks and stuff. I wasn't thinking robots.
No, I understand. Okay. Yes. So make an intelligence check.
Is your class android now, Zach?
No, my class is scientist.
Okay.
None of these are really great. Can I argue industrial equipment?
No.
Hard no.
He is industrial equipment.
Success.
Okay. That gem is gone. That's full gone. It's disappeared.
Brawl is punching at Amaranth. You let him get away!
Now, I will say you do know the direction the gem was pointing in, and there is no reason you couldn't follow that direction.
I want the gem.
Amaranth gets off of her and lets her up, because she was just trying to stop the attack.
Brawl is just gonna run after him.
Okay, what's everyone else doing?
Wait, we can talk about this!
Guess follow her.
You're following Bruala?
I think Sula and Cody are just trying to catch back up still.
Just try to find somebody.
Are Sula and Cody? I thought they had caught up, or am I?
No, we're lost in this maze thing.
Well, the way no, I think we did catch up, but the way I see it is you've taken off, the group is here, and we see the group, so there's kind of 3 lines. That's how I see it.
You can keep conga chasing this gem for sure. It's gonna be some checks, and you might not make it there, but you can keep chasing it. Meanwhile, Nolan, you're standing in front of a door. You fell on your knees and prayed for the towered Colossus god to help you. There is clearly an insert where this gem could go. Do you want to try to investigate the door anymore? What are you doing after you kind of pray and catch your breath and have a minute to rally your thoughts?
And the things are not chasing me anymore.
Right now, nothing is chasing you. You succeeded in stealthing your way there. No one knows you're here right now.
Actually, if I don't do anything, that means I don't have to roll for anything, right?
That is true.
Joking. Joking. I'm going to investigate the door.
Okay.
Because if I don't, then Cody's going to make me do something anyway, so I might as well have some choice.
Something's going to happen eventually. Yeah, you don't get to sit out of the game, unfortunately.
You don't get to live by not playing the game.
It worked so well before. I just got to hide in my little hidey hole.
Okay, Lenny.
Okay, so I'm here. What do I have to roll? I'm looking at the thing.
You could do a mind roll, and then unless you have a skill that's appropriate. What's it called? Whatever.
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Sorry. Intellect.
Okay. Oh. Also, I have the sophontology master skill.
The what skill?
Which is I'm about to read it. The study of the behavior and mind of inhuman entities.
Oh, use that. Yeah, 100% use that. That's absolutely relevant here. Incredibly relevant here.
Thank you. Yeah, that gives me a hearty 72 to pass 47.
Perfect. So, you look at this thing, and this door has a slot for this gem to fit in. Obviously, there was a light connecting to it, you know that. But what you know more is that this door requires sacrifice. One very easy sacrifice would be the gem. But there's any number of things that could be sacrificed. Any number of objects, appendages, any number of things could grant you the knowledge that you have been seeking for so long.
Cody, you're really going to tell the one black person in this group that he needs a blood diamond to get through?
You know, it's a blood ruby.
I know what I must do.
But no, you specifically don't need a blood diamond. You just need something of value.
Okay, a blood ruby, got it.
That would work, or anything else of value.
If you had like a bow,
like a bow that you really care about.
or if you had a pair of skeletons, you'd only need to sacrifice one of them.
Or your arm, your hand, a leg.
I'm just trying to think. Did I have any? I don't think I have anything, though.
You have your arm.
Do you have no objects?
I know I have my arm, but I want to try to go through this without maiming myself. Yeah, nope. I have a trinket that probably meant a lot to me at some point in time.
You could try it, see what happens.
I'll say my trinket was like a sticker, so...
You should certainly have some items, by the way.
Well, I mean, I do. There's nothing valuable. They're opera glasses.
Oh, apparently I have a dog.
A dog would work.
So I've been here a long time. I think I kind of know the game a little bit, and I'm not going to disrespect the Colossus gods this way by offering up some broken opera glasses. I offer up my right hand. Yeah, because I'm left-handed.
Oh, okay. So you offer up your right hand, and then it's just like munch, and your hand is straight up gone.
I have a first aid kit.
You just automatically take a wound for like bleeding or whatever that is. You can roll that wound. So you've taken essentially what, 20 damage or 10 damage?
18.
To like get a full wound. You've taken that much damage, and then the doors slide open.
Just slaps a band-aid on that.
Ah!
Meanwhile, off in La La Land, Rivet, you're running around with this gem, like, snuggled up against your chest, and then you feel this intense, burning pain, and the gem shatters in your shirt.
Ooh.
No!
No! That was my way to ascend. What will I do now? I drop to my knees, waiting.
All right, all of you catch up with him.
I hit him with a crowbar again?
Roll an attack and damage.
See, that thing was cursed. Don't bring it here.
Success. 1 damage.
You go bink and bink him in the head.
When she binks me, I go, oh, and then I drop the gem parts out.
Everyone make an intelligence check. Everyone's got to do some kind of, is he lying to you? Particularly, well, really only Brual. I think you're the only one that cares.
Do I do an opposed check for her or no?
No, I'll just say this is just her making an intelligence check to see if she notices.
I am not the smartest person. Could I say military training? Or wilderness survival?
No! Absolutely not!
That's all good. I got it! I got it!
You got it? He's lying to you. He broke this gem broke in his shirt. It has nothing to do with you. Hitting him in the head with a crowbar lightly does not break a gem. There's no way.
I grab him by whatever clothing he has. You think I'm stupid?
I stab her. With my claws.
I'm dead.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Actually, can I say I do something different? Can I say I rip out all the wires that Pete put in to stabilize her?
You can make an attack roll and then attack damage, and we can see what happens. Yeah.
Well, I was saying I want to do that and use cybernetics because I know how to rip out cybernetics.
Oh.
I'll allow that. Yeah.
Whew. That makes my combat roll not awful. Success!
Okay, roll damage. I guess it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so Mandy, make a death save.
Okay.
Was there any punishment for, like, continued death saves? Or
Probably in the book there is, but I'm not looking it up right now.
I gotcha. I was just curious. Because D&D you get, what, 3 and that's it?
No, I don't think so. Not in the same way, because this is like a death save to determine if you are dead.
Okay.
Okay, do as it instructs. Are you guys...
I immediately take out my sword and just start stabbing her body.
That is brutal.
I don't like being hit with a crowbar!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Ah!
Brawla spits in your face. Fuck you!
Brawla spits blood in your face.
Dead. And the best character is now gone. Night, everybody.
She just mic dropped and left.
Cody told me that I needed the gem. He said I can ascend with the gem, so I had to steal it. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I came into this knowing that I was going to die.
Okay, so...
Anyway, back in character, like I keep stabbing until, like, I'm pulled off by someone else, like, in, like, a little bit of a frenzy.
Yeah.
I don't attack anyone else, it's just,
Sula
like...
will pull you off.
Alright, Pete and Amaranth, what are you guys doing?
What are the things that were following us? Did they follow us into this room, or...?
You guys, right now, nothing is immediately following you because certain people succeeded on stealth rolls.
Okay.
Remember that's gonna try and, like, group everyone together, talk, calm people down, and see if she can get some answers out of Cody. If he knows anything.
Cody actually is not there.
That is true. Cody has left.
Oh, Cody's not there?
Cody is not there. You turn around and look for Cody, he's gone.
Oh, great. Love that. That's not ominous at all.
So you can talk to Rivet and Sula, though.
I do want to say I was going to be like, the one who murdered a person, I'm like, wait, no, that is literally only me. Technically, Cody has less blood on his hands than Rivet. But Rivet was just trying to be a thief.
I'm gonna talk to them and see if they know any way out of where we are. Or the path out of here, like, because we're in a maze, right?
So right now, let me kind of lay out the land again, because I know things have gotten a little bit confused. You fought that big robot, killed him, and entered this big entryway, right? With these lines of statues. You went one direction and got to that clockwork with the gem, right? Then you guys left that room, and now you're still back in that main big room with all the statues.
Oh, we're back where everybody died. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, it's a large room, right? This is like a football field sized room, right? So, and there's statues all over the place.
Okay. Okay.
And the orbs are the orbs flying around here?
The orbs are still like questing around looking for people, but you guys succeeded on your stealth rolls. So none of them have flown towards you yet. Meanwhile, originally Sula said, oh hey, I came from this direction over here, which at this point now would be to the northeast again.
Right.
And if you go straight north, it was the direction the gem was pointed in, and unbeknownst to you, where Nolan currently is, has entered a room.
Right.
Sorry, just to reset the scene there, because I know things have gotten a little hairy.
Yes. That helps a lot.
Guys, do you think that we should go the other direction? This seems just to be like a maze and we're not getting anywhere.
I think that sounds good. I think the gem would only point us deeper in, and we came from the other room, so lucky door number 11.
Sure, I just want to go this way because this is the safest place I've found thus far.
But now we're together, and with together we can probably survive a little bit better than you on your own.
You guys are all still standing here talking about which direction to go.
Well, I think we decided we're going to the one we haven't
Northeast.
gone down. Well, that Sula's
No, the north, not northeast. Northeast is where you were hiding. North is towards the gem.
That is correct. North is the direction the gem was pointed, yes.
No, we're going not that way, I thought. We were going the way that...
You gotta decide that in character. If Amaranth's saying she's going north, she can make that case in character.
That was originally what I was arguing.
I thought you were saying you wanted to go where... Oh, I thought you were saying we're going to follow where...
As a person not vested in this conversation, I think Amaranth was saying that basically she wanted to not hide, she wanted to try to escape, which involved basically going a way that we hadn't already determined, whereas the hiding hole is determined that it's a hiding hole. That's what her argument was.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was what I was trying to explain in character, apparently poorly.
Oh, okay.
No, Zach's just dumb. It's
Sorry.
okay. You're not related by blood.
I know that you want to go down this pathway, but I have explored it before. And it's unfortunate. The way to get in was with that gem. So we need to find another gem before that door could be opened.
Amaranth, make an intelligence check, or like a mind check.
Can I argue industrial equipment because he's a cyborg?
You know what? I'm gonna give it to you.
Boo.
No! Absolute. No, I'm not industrial equipment. I'm cybernetics.
Yeah, if he wasn't allowed to use it on himself, she can't use it on him.
I gave you the cybernetics to rip her heart out. You're getting industrial equipment to read a robot man. He's lying. Everything he just said is a lie. And by the way, let me be clear. He knows he's lying. You know he knows he's lying.
About everything?
Everything he said, fully a lie.
Okay. Well, I still think that we should go that way. Maybe we can find some other way to open this mysterious door that you have supposedly tried to get open already.
All right, lead the way.
What is Pete doing?
I think Pete's kind of wants to find out where that gem was pointing.
Okay. So you all start making your way up north. Meanwhile...
Wait,
Yes.
I like to roll.
What do you do? Oh, okay, sorry.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I shoot Amaranth in the back.
Roll damage.
I have a combat shotgun, so that does 15 damage.
Are you alive, Randy, still?
I am alive.
Amaranth, you get 15 damaged in the back. Pete, you see this happen. Like, this is not subtle. And the way that played out was Amaranth went, I'm going to the north, and then for no reason, Sula shot her in the back. Meanwhile, up in the library, Nolan, you walk into a massive library. The tomes in here are ancient, and you can feel them clawing at your mind. You can, like, feel just like whispers, like, in your mind. Make me a panic check.
I let them in. Panic check. Okay, got it. Success.
Okay, so you manage to maintain your composure as there's all this, like, whispering and muttering and chattering in your book. As you look up, you can see, like, walls and walls and walls of knowledge on these rippling bookshelves. Each one seems to call to you. There's, like, desks and tables kind of spread out that look like they're meant to be there for long studying. This is no longer a gold room, but, like, old wood and, like, leather that looks way too organic. Like, you ever see leather and go, I can tell that was skin? It has not yet fully become like, oh, this is a fashion accessory. It's like, this is animal flesh, stretched out and dried. It's different. There's something about it where it's different. And as you look out, you can actually see into space through these massive windows, and there's this kind of, like, dim, gloomy light. What do you do?
This place is amazing. I go over and investigate one of the books that it's calling out to me.
Perfect. So you open a book, and I want you to make me a mind check.
I have psychology. Does that help?
It does, yeah, a lot, actually.
Alright, and it is a failure.
Okay, so, hang on. You're gonna take some... Oof. Oof. Okay, so you take 20 damage as you open this book, and it feels like your mind gets, like, crushed, right? Like, madness enters your mind as there's just, like, screaming. It's like blood starts pouring down your eyes. Does this just kill you outright? Does 20 damage, like, insta-death?
See you later, guys. I'm dead.
Oh, no.
Really?
Yeah, because I took... Oh, wait. Oh, well, okay, wait. I do have a question, though, because I did try to use the first aid kit before I went into the room, and I don't know what that does for me.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, hang on.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about you losing your arm.
Hand.
I don't think it would give you stuff, because, like, a wound, you can't heal more than your maximum, I think. Like, that's where the wounds come in.
Hang on.
Right, because we tried to argue. We talked about that even during a break period.
We're gonna look this one up because it matters.
Well, because even during rest periods, you couldn't fully recover. Like, a wound is a wound, plain and simple, pure. So he gained a wound but remained at full health. If you had 2 wounds and the 20 damage is too much, it should then be a death roll.
Okay, how many hit points could you take before you take a wound?
18.
and you can only take 2 wounds. I understand what you're getting at. Okay, hang on 1 second. Oof. Okay. Here's the deal. I'm gonna explain my reasoning here. I looked through the rule book. It is extremely vague on what a first aid kit does. So this is what I'm gonna say. I don't think this is by the rules. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna say that. This is a little bit Calvin Ball. You have 1 hit point left, alright? Like, you are on the brink of death. I will say the first aid kit did just enough to where you recovered some amount of hit points. I know this is hand wavy, but given the description that it does, it is so unclear that I'm like, that's useless. They need to have clearer rules on this.
First aid kit taken off my inventory.
So, your eyes start bleeding. Make a panic check, first of all, because you could also fail that.
Success. I thought I was gonna die still.
Success. Okay. 1 hit point left. You're not fully mad. This book, as soon as you read it, basically downloaded all of the knowledge of the Colossus into your mind. What this ship does is attempt to make souls suffer as much as possible before feeding them into the engine. This engine is fueled on suffering human souls and has been burning for who knows how long. Whatever civilization made it either became a part of it or fed themselves into it and have made something that they consider to be like supernaturally beautiful and beyond the necessity for life beautiful. Like, this is to them more valuable than life because of how splendid and wondrous it is, and sent it across the galaxy to absorb as much life as it could. You know that there are 2 ways out of this room. Either there is back into this place that is designed to kill you, or there is forward into the engine. And given the knowledge in your head, you're aware of how to stop the engine, or how to redirect the engine, or how to become a part of it and become just another player attempting to feed souls into the fire. And it is up to you what you want to do with that. And I will say, as you're standing there with, like, your eyes pouring blood out of them and, like, madness in your head, you look over and see Cody walk in. Back to the other group. So Amaranth, you just got shotgunned in the back. Pete, you saw that. What's everyone else doing?
We're not going north.
You couldn't talk to me about it? You had to just shoot first?
I tried talking to you, and you didn't listen.
You didn't try very hard.
You're getting gunshot real well, gotta say.
Diplomacy.
There's a reason she was sent here and not to the front lines.
But have we talked first? Like, have we sat them down for tea, have a nice conversation?
We can work this out, everybody. They're shooting at us. They have artillery shelled us for weeks.
Okay, sorry, I was GMing in chat for a second. What is everyone doing in this moment besides talking?
I'm waiting for the scene to get back to me.
Pete and Rivet, what are you doing? Either of you can go first, but you gotta do something. Or you can do nothing, I guess. But someone just got shot in the back, so it feels like something you might respond to.
So then where do you want to go then, if you don't want to go that way?
The direction that's safe. This way.
Well, then go that way. We'll go this way, you go that way.
No, I don't want you leading things back to me. We have to go this way.
Why do we have to go that way?
Because there are things roaming around that will find you and take you. And I don't want you leading them back to my hidey hole.
But I'm not trying to go to your hidey hole.
But when you inevitably get caught, you will take them back here. We cannot have that.
Why would I bring them back here?
I assume because they will torture you to find more things in this place.
I don't even know where your hidey hole is. So that doesn't make sense.
I've already told you it's this direction. It's too late to go that way. We're going this way.
I raise my hands. I'm gonna say we listen to the person who just shot you in the back. She doesn't seem to care what we think. I will happily listen to the person who looks like they know how to use a gun versus the people who are trying to de-escalate this.
Rude. Whatever happened with me and my orbs telling me good to go to orientation?
Those have stopped talking to you.
Oh. But I've done nothing but try to listen to them.
She misses them.
And your mentor left you.
Amaranth was a straight A student. So if we can all go this way, let's go.
All in favor?
So do you all follow her?
I guess.
I guess we're going that way. I don't have enough health to...
How much health do Pete and
as-
Amaranth have?
I have 5 now.
Pete's still doing all right, but he's not much of a combat person.
Do you have any wounds yet, Pete?
Not yet. Still not yet. Just barely.
How?
I thought you were hanging on by a thread. I guess not.
No.
Alright, so you all start making your way across this now silent entryway towards this room. You can actually see, like, at one point, kind of like as you're walking this direction, you can kind of see way off in the distance a door, like, hanging open with books in it as you're, like, kind of led away from it at gunpoint. Meanwhile, back in the library, Nolan and Cody, what are you doing?
Oh, yes. A robot. Good to see you.
It is not safe here. We must leave.
What are you talking about? This is the safest place to be. Don't you know what lies back in the Colossus?
I know that anyone who has made it here does not fare well, and I, though barely sentient, wish to live.
We can all live. I know the answers now. I know about the Colossus.
Does not compute. Require explanation.
Come. Here's this book. Join me.
I do not touch the things of flesh bags. Use your words.
This place, it was meant to feed off our desires and feed on our despair and make everything a living nightmare for all of us. All of us here. And we can fix it. We can fix all of it. I know what we need to do.
What do we need to do?
We need to go forward. It's not the safest route, but it's the only way.
Okay, so this is what's gonna happen now. Cody, are you going to try to stop Devonte from doing that?
I'm thinking.
Because Devonte... Well, you need to decide if you are or aren't. Because if you are, then Devontae's going to make a speed check and see if he's going to get the chance to run through before you can do something. And if you don't, then you can just let him do it and we'll see what happens.
And do you mean Nolan?
I do mean Nolan, sorry.
Yeah, the way he's saying it, because he said, like, I'm going to save everyone.
Right. So, Devonte, make a speed check.
Success.
Okay. So, he rushes through the door before you get the chance to fire, right? Before you get the chance to do anything.
I have a fucking shotgun.
Yup. There's like a split second where you're thinking, and he like, and runs, and just like leaps through the door, right? Door slides shut behind him. Nolan, you are faced with a horrific, truly horrific sight. There is a, like, basically conveyor belt of screaming bodies being fed into a machine that churns them into, like, what you know are suffering souls and then basically leftover meat. Those suffering souls are then fed into, like, you know, just a blast furnace for suffering, basically, that fuels this entire ship. You can see all of this grotesque, like, gothic-looking industrial equipment just burning away on this ship. And you know exactly all the places to go where you would need to stop it, to break it, to stop this thing forever, or how to start steering it for yourself, or how to simply speed it up, feed more bodies in. Anyways, back to the rest of our group. At gunpoint, you guys are led to yet another door. This one looks beautiful. The entryway to it is like bright, gleaming gold. There's like joyous faces on it, and it says above it, "The theater is your reward." You can hear the sounds of laughter from inside. You can hear faint sounds of orchestral music coming from the door. There's very clear handles. It's just like, push to open. Here we come.
Cue the Christian Baptist theatrical theater church music.
Our God is an awesome God.
That's the one I was thinking.
I'm gonna push open the door.
And Ranth walks in. She's like, finally, the theater.
I walk in, Cody.
Yeah, going in as well.
All right, you guys all push through the door and enter into this theater. Around it, so it is just like a normal looking theater. There's like gold steps going down to a beautiful stage that's lit. You can see people like in the audience all just clapping in perfect unison, just in mass. Like, maybe imagine like 1,000 people, like all at once, just not applause, individual perfectly synchronized claps.
Like those monkey toys.
Yeah.
Monkey symbols.
Yeah, staring at an empty stage with disembodied music coming from it.
I will say, this still seems better than a movie back home called The Fifth Element.
Still better than Cats the Musical.
So if we just go around this way, they don't seem to find you.
As soon as you say that, all of the clapping stops. All of them turn towards you, and in unison you just hear, "Our actors have arrived! Take the stage! Our actors have arrived! Take the stage! Our actors have arrived! Take the stage!"
What sort of trap are you leading us into?
I think it's one with a lot of acting.
I guess I go towards the stage.
Yeah, I guess so. Guess we's acting now.
I'll follow Amaranth up.
All right, all of you walk up onto the stage, and as you do, you feel your feet start to sink as that gold metal rises up, trapping you in place. Meanwhile, Nolan, you look into a basin, a control console for the whole Colossus. It's filled with this murky, viscous red liquid. And you know how to control this. You sink your hands into it, and you see an image of... Hand. You sink your hand into it. And you know what you're looking at. You see the stage, the theater, a place meant to play out everyone's worst experiences, a place for their souls to become ready for the engine. And you know that you could close your hand and turn out the lights in that theater and crush everything that feeds souls into it, or you could watch the show. Prepare more souls to feed into the machine. What do you do?
Is the microphone on? Can I talk?
Oh, do you want to? Yeah, definitely. If you want to, you fully know how to control the Colossus.
Alright, I turn on the speakers. Hello, my friends. I see you've made it to the final stage. I have a single question for you all. Does the existence of despair make hope more meaningful? Or does hope exist independent of suffering?
And then Devonte hits speed up conveyor belt. Can I move it all, Cody? Or is it...
You're on the stage too. So is Sula.
Okay, I yell back. I live for you, my lord. And then I stab Pete.
Roll damage.
Do I have to roll the hit or
No, you just have roll damage. Do what he told you to.
Oh my god.
Yeah, honestly, you know what? I'm gonna say it this. Well, I don't actually not. I'm gonna make you roll to hit because this could be incredibly embarrassing. Roll to hit.
Can I argue that I have advantage because his feet are locked to the ground?
That is true.
No,
yeah.
no. I want this to go.
Why not?
But so are yours.
No, I'm gonna fight this, Cody. Every time I try to get anything, I don't get it.
Okay. You can have advantage on this one.
Because you just want it to be funny for us to miss.
It would be, yeah. It will be really funny if you do miss, though.
I'm still gonna miss, but I want it to be because I suck at this.
You want it to be because you have no control over the dice, and it's just your fault regardless.
I succeeded on both of them, so either way, it didn't matter.
Okay. Roll damage.
13.
All right. Pete, you take 13 damage as Rivet stabs you.
I raise my hands to, are you not entertained?
There is hope for some of you yet, I see. I release his shackles.
Oh, you let him go? All right.
I hop off the stage.
Yes.
If I answer his question, do I get to go?
I don't know. Depends on your answer. Dude, Cody has no idea what I'm doing right now.
No, I really don't.
All you know at this point is that Pete got stabbed, and the person who stabbed him got let go.
I mean, yeah. Shoot Pete.
You can.
Is that the key?
So when you stabbed Pete, you hit a major artery.
Oh no.
Is Pete still alive, technically?
He is. Yeah, he's still alive. That was his first wound.
So lucky, wow.
Devonte going full villain.
Wait, it says do I only have one shot? It says I don't have enough ammo to make a shot.
Then you don't have enough ammo to make it. So you try to shoot and it does nothing. Devonte, as the new god of the Colossus, Nolan as the god of the Colossus, how do you feel about this?
Oh.
Give her a gun.
Do I just have to reload? It won't let me reload it.
Here, pass it over here and I'll see.
What are you trying to shoot?
I have a combat shotgun.
Did it only have one shot in it?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I'm gonna say at this point, Nolan gets to rule how he feels about you failing to shoot Pete.
Yeah.
The combat shotgun I got had 3 bullets or something, or 4. So you should have had 2 shots.
Who knows?
I send the orbs that were chasing us to them. One for everyone except for Rivet.
Okay, so at this point, basically, Nolan does not stop this machine. All of you are basically conveyor belted, bleeding and wounded, including Sula, into a kaleidoscope of your nightmares. Every worst experience playing on repeat in your head, blasting you with madness, and all you can experience is people chanting in perfect unison, "Our players have arrived! Feed the engine!" and perfectly in time claps.
I'm clapping with them.
And far off in space, the Colossus cruises through your galaxy, an ever-tempting gem, inviting more and more souls to come and find out what might be aboard, how they might benefit from stealing from the Colossus, never aware of the warning that all of you could give them. That is where we end. So, do you guys want to know the funny thing here, though? Is last session, when a bunch of people died, I messaged all of them individually, except Devonte, do you want to be good or evil? And all of them said evil. And I was like, well, okay, I won't give Devonte that choice because 4 evil people would actually be too many evil people, and I want this to be somewhat balanced. I want there to be a possibility that you guys could still live. I don't want it to just be definitely you're all dead now, because everyone chose to come back as Satan, you know? And then Devonte, just of his own accord, decided to be evil without my intervention.
Hey Wanderers, thanks for listening to our Halloween special. We hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you heard, be sure to check out our current campaigns, Corsairs of Castile and Wanderlust. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and tune in for our video game streams on Twitch at wandering_gamers. And of course, big thanks to our guests, Randi, Devonte, and Carl. We couldn't have died this way without you. Thanks again, and keep wandering.